start. Alrighty. So last time we had wrapped up in the city of Citral, and you guys had stayed behind to make sure that the companies were able to come back and secure their goods. And you guys did a little bit of shopping.
Yep.
And brings us to you guys heading back home to back to Mistus and to get your reward from Gordon.
Yep.
All right, so after your 2 day journey, you arrive back in Mistus, and you enter the Broken Bones Adventuring Guild, and you find Jordan and the uh, receptionist uh, conversing.
What was that? You hear the receptionist and who conversing?
Um, Jordan, the guild master, and the receptionist are talking.
Uh, I'll listen in. What did they talk? Or I don't know if I'm even there. If we're in the guild hall because I'm playing a new character since I decided to retire my other one.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So as you lean in and listen, you hear them uh, uh, they're sort of talking softly, like they don't want to be overheard too much. But you do catch something about, well, we'll need to get it done quickly. And as soon as someone's available, we'll have to send them out.
Sounds like they might have a mission for us.
I guess are they after that? Do they like go their ways, or they're just still talking after that?
They, you can see Jordan. He's uh, sort of like looking over a sheet of paper.
Well, at this point, I will decide to walk up to them.
All right, so you walk over to greet Jordan.
Yep.
Ah, well, greetings, title. Oh, I see the rest of you are here as well.
Yes, we have just returned.
Hmm. Perhaps this is good news. He looks around, um, and sees Gregor sitting at a table. No, just Gregor, come on, hop up. And
Um, I'll like pretend to like not. I'll be like shocked that he like called up to me, even though I was totally just paying attention, and I'll like hop up and approach.
all right, you four, come on, let's head upstairs. We'll talk in private.
Of course.
So he rolls up the piece of paper that he had in his hands, and Gestures for you to follow him upstairs. You head upstairs to the top floor and to the back of the building where his office is. He opens the door and gestures for everyone to follow him inside. He walks in and walks behind his desk and uh, picks up a pipe, lights it, takes a couple of puffs off of it, kind of thoughtfully, and he unrolls the paper, taps it gently, and says, "I have a new contract here. I think you four might just be perfect for this." And he spins it around and pushes it across the desk.
I will pick it up and read it.
As you do, he'll explain to the group as a whole. It's a contract from the king. King Korad has had some things start mysteriously disappearing from beneath the castle. We'll need to keep this quiet, of course.
Of course, kings and their secrets. Emrys says from behind the group. There's no end to them.
Indeed.
You'll need to leave in the morning. It'll be a 2-day ride south of here to the capital. We've already had some horses prepared for you all. And for finishing that last little bit, he reaches down, opens a drawer, pulls out a sack of gold, and throws it to the other side of the desk. The company's decided to be a bit generous.
Is that so?
Do you pick up the gold?
Yes.
Alright, so this is a pouch that contains 1,000 gold for each of you.
Nice.
Discreet and a lot of money. These must be some powerful people that want this done.
It's called. He literally said it was the king.
Oh,
Well, this is for the job that you guys just did.
Well, yeah. That's not from the king. That's just a reward from the guild itself.
So, you guys gonna take the job?
Yes.
You can see a little bit. He kind of exhales and almost like a bit of relief hits him. All right, you guys head on back over to the dorms, have a rest, and head out to the morning. The horses will be outside when you wake.
All right.
Very well.
To the dorms we go.
All right. So you guys head back out and into the adventurer's quarter of Mistis. Anything else you want to do before you head back to the dorms?
Emrys is gonna take that 1,000 gold and go get some supplies.
Okay.
Tidal stocked up before coming here, so he isn't gonna go stock up on anything.
All right. Emrys?
Um, in this world, magic items really aren't that common, right? To be found in shops, if I remember correctly.
You can find some common items. Probably certain
Woody.
uncommon items, but
Okay. A ring of spell storing.
oh no, yeah, you can absolutely get a ring of spell storing.
Then yeah, you would definitely. How much would that run him?
Is this a? Yeah, they're gonna get uncommon, right?
Yes.
All right, you'll find one in the shop for about 500 gold.
He'll take that. And some. Does the company provide healing potions, or we have to buy them on our own?
Um, you can request them, yes.
I would definitely request some healing potions. He likes to play with death more than life, so
Okay, you can each requisition 4 potions of healing.
okay. And for future reference, a pearl of power. How much would that run? I believe it's an uncommon item.
Uncommon. This is probably like a more expensive item. Alright. It's going to be a little expensive in the range of about 700 gold.
So from my previous experience, I've had bad luck with attacks. Can I try and look for a sword that'll give me a +1 or something?
Those will run you about 1,000 gold.
I think it'll be worth it.
Can I find a? Do I see in the shops a cloak of protection? It's uncommon.
It's uncommon. You'll find one for about 300.
Okay, I want to
Yeah.
buy that, and then can I also find like studded leather armor?
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
Okay, then I'll buy those two.
I think that
Um,
list a price in my thing.
it's 45 gold.
Yeah, okay. Okay. Everybody good or?
Uh, maybe. I'm actually looking at items for druids because this is the first time I played the druid. I don't know really what items would be good for
I don't know how.
besides like a select.
I don't know how much I'd like that subclass, but it actually seems to be working out pretty well.
Yeah, pretty nice.
I also kind of want to do this circle of wildfire for whatever reason.
I found one item, but it's rare, so yeah, no. I'm
All right, so you guys are heading back and getting a long rest. You're gonna hang out, head out in the morning.
Um, I like to tune myself to my new weapon, the sword. And I'm wondering if I should cast familiar or find familiar to have us a scout.
There's always potential for it. So, what are you gonna summon?
I was thinking of doing an owl.
I mean, yeah. I mean, you probably want to go back to your room or something and do it, as a
Yeah, it's
ritual
gonna
or
take
thing.
like an hour and 10 gold worth of material.
Mm-hmm. All right. So, what's your familiar look like?
For simplicity's sake, let's go with a brown owl. It is easier to kind of hide in jungle woods, and if there's a low light, it wouldn't be attracting attention with white feathers or anything like that.
Nice.
So it'll just look like a regular, normal wood owl.
Yeah. Emrys would pretty much do the same. Uh, but his familiar is a raven.
Okay.
Before I go to rest for the night, I'm just gonna give a brief description of my character.
Okay.
Um, so he is a human ranger. As you see him, he has like medium length black hair and kind of like grizzled face with like an athletic type body. Um, he uh, he wields a crossbow in his hand crossbow in his offhand and a short sword in his main. Um, and he travels pretty light. He doesn't carry a pack with him or anything like that. If you know him, you know that he like lives off the land as much as he can. He forages for his food daily, or only he hunts for what he needs or whatever. Um, he's there's been like not rumors, but I guess the word of the guild is like that he is a monster slayer. So he hunts like big game basically, um, and is like takes contracts to help like towns that are um, like dealing with like maybe uh, like a giant beast that's threatening the farmers or stuff like that.
Okay. Excellent.
And then I think pretty much I think I'm done. I'm ready for the next day. Um, so after I get all my gear and everything ready for tomorrow, I'll say goodnight to the people in the party, and I'll just head to my dorm.
Okay. Um. So you all go back to your dorm rooms and try to get as much rest as you can. And the next morning, you awake. The sun is shining. Birds are chirping outside, and you can smell the food being cooked by the dorm mother downstairs.
What's for breakfast today?
Okay, so here you have a basically it's pancakes and syrup, sausage, along with a few grapes and some of the fruits from citral. They're large. Um, they're about, I would say, like kind of like softball sized fruits. They're green and are particularly sweet.
Nice. Sounds like a good breakfast. I enjoy it. Before I have to set off.
She nods at you. She says, "Jordan, Jordan, totally make sure you guys have a good breakfast on your way out."
Thank you. Let him know that I also thank him if you see him. I don't know if I'll be able to catch him before we go.
All right, so everybody heading outside.
Yep.
Yeah. Um, Emerson would be he would have been eating not a lot, just picking at the food, and then his crow would be picking at bacon because he's a weirdo.
All right, so
Title would feed his wolf.
um, all right, so guys, follow the road south, and it's a relatively safe journey along the road. And there are a couple of inns here and there, so you're able to rest relatively safely and don't actually have to make camp. And at the end of the second day, you arrive at the gates of Montvere. Now, this is a large city, much larger than Mistis is, being the capital of Estris, and you have see the large, thick stone walls, soldiers on the parapet, and their gleaming plate mail, and outside of the gate are um, two guards, and the gates are closed. There are a few people outside, and there is a two guards outside the gate itself, and a another guard in his plate mail, and he has the you seen the helmets has the little like ponytail plume on it, and he's speaking with some of the travelers and merchants that seem to be um, hanging around outside.
Um, I guess Emrys will approach
Tidal
and
will as well.
see if he can figure out what they're talking about before he interrupts them.
So you can hear the it's like speaking with one of the merchants, and um, sitting on the uh, left side of a carriage. Um, like you can see the back of it is packed with some goods, and in the front seat is a driver and a richly dressed man. The this guard is speaking sort of heatedly with the man, the richly dressed man, and he's saying, "I'm sorry, sir, but the gates are closed." Uh, And the merchant's like, "But why can't I enter?" And the guard saying, "It's on the order of the king."
Emrys is gonna well, before he talks, his raven is just gonna squawk to catch their attention. And Emrys is just gonna give him like a slightly annoyed look because he didn't want to make that much noise. And then he's just gonna like, we're actually here on orders of the king. May we
When
enter?
Emrys says this, Tidal will pull out the contract and show it to the guard as proof.
The guard looks up a little surprised from the noise, and uh, looks at the group. Uh, Obviously, observing you guys are adventurers, he takes the contract, unrolls it, views it, says, "All right, you guys can pass." And he hands you back the contract and waves at the guards above the gate in the gatehouse. "Open her up for him." And then goes back into a heated debate with the merchant, as he's now highly upset that we are, the your group is being allowed in.
Oh. Emrys is gonna stay there. He's like, is there a reason that the king isn't allowing commerce into the city?
Uh, just a precaution, really, with what's going on in the castle. They don't really tell us much, just to.
Well, surely it's possible that this gentleman can sell his wares to boost the economy and assist us as well in doing the king's deed.
No. No, no. Oh, that's cool.
Hello? This thing on? Okay, thank you.
All right. So, what were you saying?
He was basically trying to make a case for the merchant and how he would be assisting the party with items to complete the king's task.
Well, you don't even know what he's selling, so shall we look at what he has, check him out, and then make a judgment? We're here to fix these issues. So I think if we take a good look at what he has and talk to him a bit, I'm sure our professional opinion would be good enough to let him in.
Um, question.
What's that?
I'm looking at my equipment,
Mm-hmm.
and there's like a bunch of like dagger, because I chose soldier as my my backstory, like
Mm-hmm.
my background. Um, what do any of these mean? Like set of bone dice.
Just a set of dice made with bone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For your equipment, the important stuff is that you would have to worry about making sure it's equipped would be your weapons and your armor, and a
Mhm.
shield if you have one.
But
Um,
barbarians don't have shields.
right.
You can
Okay.
use one, but you don't have to.
Yeah. So if you have armor, just make sure it's equipped. Make sure that your weapon is equipped, your dagger as well,
Right,
and you
right,
should
right.
be good to go. That way, when you do attack, it'll actually be found in the system.
Hmm. How many gold pieces do I start with? Or do I start with
Uh,
10?
You all right? So this is everybody's level 3 right now. So
Yep,
just add like 300 gold to your thing as
300 gold.
yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Only thing I didn't give my character a name. I need to give him a name. Um,
Yeah, change your name in the server to your character's name,
mhm, mhm.
and then we'll integrate your character with Avery real quick.
Okay. Um, okay. I think that is it. Um, so wait. So do I just copy it down then, and then I
Yeah,
put I
where
put up
yeah,
I
so
put
like
update. And then,
yeah, you click your picture that drop out comes out. Click shareable link, and then underneath the link it'll say click to copy. Copy that, and then in the chat type in exclamation point beyond space, then paste the link in.
hmm. Like exclamation point update beyond.
No, just
no.
beyond.
Okay, beyond. Then link.
Make sure there's a space between them.
All right, I'm in. So wait, how does one? I forget how to change my name. I don't figure out how to change my name in the server.
You would click on your thing over here on the right side, and
Uh huh.
it want to pop out things that's manage user, and then
Uh,
it says nickname, and just add your. Thank you.
Oh, mommy, you're still so pretty. Oh, you're my baby. You're still like mommy. We'll be ready for seconds and thirds.
Mm.
You eat that whole fucking pot right now, blood. Ain't Bobby. I said you ready for thirds, huh?
All right,
Okay.
I gotta go do something IRL.
Okay. How long? Are you still listening in?
I'm still here if you're talking to me. I think he popped up though. He's still in the chat though. He's in the PC listening probably.
Yeah. We're hearing background noise from him. So, I don't know if he can hear us.
I think the mic is just active. Maybe you want to pop them from here or deafen them. Or mute them actually, not deafen them. So where were we before this stuff happened?
Okay, you guys were uh, speaking to the basically the guard sergeant.
Oh, right.
Um, and you guys were trying to convince the sergeant to uh, let this merchant in.
Yeah, we would have to be. Title brought up a good point. We would inspect the wares to make sure it's safe at our discretion
Yes, so
before
Title
we root for the guy.
after saying that is gonna go over to the merchant's cart and look through it and check out what he can. Make sure it's
All right.
perfectly safe for it to enter.
So the sergeant says, "All right, I will allow it since you're here on orders of the king, and I'll join you." And he uh, looks at the guards at the gate and says, "Be on alert." And um, he goes around to the back and joins you guys in investigating the goods. The merchant himself looks a little uh, agitated by it, but pretty much I don't know what's the word for it. Kind of like almost like he's relieved a little bit as well that he might get to enter, but kind of uh, not, um, kind of like agitated. I guess the word like agitated that anyone's having to actually inspect his wares. Um, you go through the back, and here you find a lot of like very general things. There's some uh, dried foodstuffs, um, like rations, and um, there's some cheeses. Find a couple of crates of like wine. There's several crates full of clothes, fine linens, um, just sometimes some just general fabrics, and among the stuff you find like a couple of uh, uh, like some armor and some weapons.
I'll ask him about the armor and weapons and ask him if he plans to sell them.
He's like, well, I mean, that was the plan.
Hmm. I have an idea. Since there's so much chaos going on at the castle, and it's a dangerous time right now, these armor and weapons here should be marked so that if they were to end up in the hands of, say, an assassin, it would be easy to trace them right back to you,
Okay.
just so that you could be held accountable or your items could be retrieved if you were robbed.
He's like, okay. He sighs and he says, I'll give it my merchant's mark.
That sounds
Alright then,
reasonable.
and please also place your merchant's mark on a piece of paper and hand it to this guard here, so that the city would be able to recognize your mark.
The merchant looks expectantly at the sergeant. He sighs deeply. Says, "All right." He looks at the group. You're responsible if anything happens. So he turns to the guards at the gatehouse. Let him through.
So wait, what's going on right now? What's happening?
All right. To catch you up.
Okay.
This is my homebrew robe.
Uh huh.
Called the Crystal Valley. You
Mm-hmm.
guys live in or in the nation of Estris.
Astros.
Estris. If you look at the nations tab,
Uh huh.
um, so you have headed south from the city that you live in, uh,
Okay.
Mistas. Uh, 2 days south, and are now at the gates to the capital of Montvere, trying to enter. You've received a contract through the guildmaster's contacts with the monarchy, and are now trying to enter the city.
Well, Jorg is gonna bash his way through.
Who's gonna what?
Uh, he's gonna bash his way through all the guards into the city.
They're letting you in. You
Oh.
you have a contract from the king.
Oh.
Yeah,
Well, what's the fun in that?
It's fun. The bashing comes later.
I'm a soldier and a barbarian. That's like I have to fight 24/7.
The bashing comes in time.
Um. So are we doing this? Are we just rolling with commands?
Mostly, yeah.
Okay.
All right. So You enter the city, and the most of the city's buildings are made of the same uh, sort of light gray stone. Um, they look old, but they're very well kept, as it were. Um, you can tell people take pride in their area. Um, and it takes you about an hour to make your way into the city center, where you'll head west to where you can see the castle.
Hmm.
I guess we head towards the castle.
Guess we're heading towards the castle.
All right, so after an hour, you arrive at the castle gates, where here is also another thick wall, creating a uh, double bailey before actually reaching the keep. And outside are more guards, and the gate is shut.
Hmm.
I will pull out the contract again, show it to one of the guards, and say, "We are hereby request of the king."
Hereby request king.
The what is now a captain of the guard takes the contract, looks at it, nods his head, hands you back the contract, yells up to the gatehouse. Let them through. They're the ones we were expecting. And the gates open, and you can find your way into the castle keep itself.
I will enter, leading the party with me.
All right, so
I'll
we
enter as well.
uh,
So we're going to talk to the king about the contract that we just did? Question mark.
know when you're on currently. Give me a second. I need to get something to drink.
My brain. Uh. So we're going to talk to him to do the contract, or we're already on a contract for a different king. Now we're going to go see another king.
No, he's the king who we made the contract with. We're coming here to get more information on what we actually have to do to complete the
Ah.
contract.
Wait, you accepted a contract without fully knowing what you're doing?
Well, we
Yes.
know that he wants help because he's scared for his life for some reason.
He
And we're
wants.
here to learn more about that.
Here, we're going
This
to
is
sign
our
this
country.
magically binding contract, but we're not going to tell you what you're going to do.
Okay, I'm back.
Well, if I remember correctly, there were people going missing,
Ah,
and he needs people to go
In the castle.
investigate. So we're here to gather
ah.
a few more details.
Okay,
Yeah.
that makes more
Our
sense.
investigation our
Than just
investigation starts here by talking to him about
Okay.
it. We know like the gist of it, but we're here for the details.
You're for more. Yeah, you're here for more details on what's going on, what's been happening. Like, you should probably ask, like, when do all the kidnappings happen? Is it a specific type of person that goes missing? That kind of thing.
Right.
Well,
That's what I would ask. Anyways.
it's like items and stuff that's gone.
Oh, so it's like thefts, not kidnapping.
Yeah.
Oh. All right.
So some important things have gone missing.
So, like, what's gone missing? Is there anything special about the items in question? Do they have any connection to each other? Again, these are all questions I would ask.
Mhm.
Well, you're here with us, so you can ask them.
Fair point. Yes. And this time, my character can actually talk. Unlike my other barbarian, where through a good majority of the campaign, he had no tongue, so he could not speak.
He could make sounds, but without the tongue, he cannot speak properly.
Oh yeah, like he can grunt and stuff, but he couldn't form words. But now a bunch of gobbledygook has happened, and now he can only talk in dwarvish or in celestial. But a good thing is the majority of the party speaks either of those two languages. I think one of our party members only speaks Orc, other than my character. So yeah,
That's a TV show.
Okay. So you guys arrive at the castle gates, and here you meet another group of knights. But now they're wearing a golden colored armor. The uh, one of the knights with a plume from its helmet walks up. It says, "You guys the ones we've been expecting?"
Yes, we are.
yes we are. Who do you need bash with my great axe?
All right. Well,
I can't keep a straight face.
one orders to usher you into the presence of the king.
We're here to investigate a string of mysterious thefts.
Yes, yes, yes.
He
Yes.
That's just for you to follow him, and he knocks on the gate 3 times, and you hear some uh, rumbling noises and like something is being slid from the other side, and then he once it subsides, he pushes open one of the doors.
What's that noise I keep hearing? Like the tink 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 tink.
Oh,
That's in the background.
I'm eating.
How dare you?
It's dinner time. Um,
But fair enough.
um,
I would have gone with soldiers practicing out in the background.
Oh, that would have been far better.
well, they're all sort of on high alert right now, so um,
Yeah.
training might not be a prerogative.
Since I'm a soldier, I'm just like, huh, what a bunch of babies. I could have stopped all this in one go. So, I haven't really figured out his personality yet.
I'll look at him and say, "You're quite bright, aren't you?"
What the? What? I'm confused.
Your
All right.
character. I looked at your
Oh.
character and said that.
Oh, yes, I made him very smart. Yes, he is very. Yes, I'm very intelligent.
Um,
I was being sarcastic.
I know.
um,
Because
so
barbarians aren't smart.
um, you follow him into the uh, large foyer of the castle. Dang it. And he leads you up a set of stairs, and at the top of the stairs, um, upon the landing, on the other side is uh, a large door, and there are knights in the same armor posted outside this door as well. Uh, he nods to them, and the captain looks back at you and says, "The throne room's through here." He pushes open the door and gestures for you all to precede him into the room.
I enter the room.
Uh, I also enter the room, and we're assuming everyone else follows.
Yeah,
Right.
Emerus is gonna enter, and the Raven is just gonna squawk in the guard's face because
Raven.
he's a rude little asshole.
And I have a wolf walking next to me.
I would like a wolf.
I'm a druid. This is what druids do. They make friends with animals. Don't
I
ask
know,
me.
but barbarians are also of nature.
So, um, here you um, enter the throne room. It's a large room. It's about 120 feet in length. And at the other side, you can see the raised dais where the throne is. Um, and off to each side is a table with chairs sitting around it and a few figures that are um, sitting at the tables.
I will sit down in one of the chairs.
I shall also join him in one of next to him.
Well, these chairs are for the king's advisors.
Oh,
Oh, never mind then.
I'll go up and stand against the wall, like with my back to the wall.
The the guard captain um, enters and says, "My lord, the adventurers," and he bows as deeply as he can in his plate armor and gestures out. He puts a fist to his chest and sticks his right arm outwards with his palm facing downward.
Okay.
Almost as if to emphasize the introduction, the Raven squawks really loud to catch everybody's attention.
Uh, with that,
My wolf will bark back at the raven.
he's probably getting annoyed by now. uh, so the king looks up. Um, he addresses the group and says, "Are you the adventurer, as I've been asking for from Old Thorn?"
Yes. I will pull out the contract and show it to him.
That would be us. Your Majesty, your Grace. I don't.
I'm pretty sure none of us have ever been in front of the king.
Well,
Yeah, we're not really sure how to address you in your kingdom.
Immerse, he looks at you. Ah, I see we have a visitor from Yevon. How goes your stay here?
So far, so good. We're hoping to keep it that way.
I kind of go up. Uh, I don't know. I'm not paying attention to what's going on. I'm just gonna just hang out in the background and not really do anything.
Oh, you're a
Or
tiefling. All right,
I'm a tiefling. I
George.
kind of walk. I walk up to the king. And, hello, Your Majesty, and I kind of do like a mocking bow kind of thing.
He kind of just snorts. It's almost like a laugh, sort of. He goes, "Eh, as expected of a tiefling."
Rate as much, he says after himself.
It, um, seeing as the group has gathered at the base of the steps that lead to the dais he sits on. He looks to his left and looks to his right and gestures at the his advisors. Says, "They must be with us." And they get up and exit outdoors that are behind each of them.
I have to go do something for a second. I'll be right back.
So Emrys watches the advisors depart, and he looks at the king and says, "This is that private of a matter."
It is, but as you look around, you notice that there are still several knights in the room.
Then for what are they still here?
What? Title?
I asked about why the knights are still there. It's such a problem.
The King Court uh, nods at them and says, "As they are my personal guard. Nothing happens in this castle without their knowledge."
Ah, that explains.
So, I assume you have questions.
Yes, we do. First off, we should probably learn more about these items that disappeared.
And is there a reason your local uh, constable or law enforcement couldn't look into your missing items? I mean, I don't mind the pay. It's just a little strange to contract a party from outside of your kingdom to
So what's
handle
happening?
matters like
Well, you guys
this.
are from the same kingdom. Um,
Oh,
Well,
yeah,
outside the local town.
yeah. Um, the king uh, scratches the bit of beard that he has and
for the
says,
beer.
"Well, as it were, er, so the guard keep me quite busy with other issues, but I trust Torden. He served
But
underneath me in the war. He wouldn't send anyone here that wasn't worth it. Plus, the less people know about this, the better."
so wait, did we find out what was being taken or whatever?
We're asking him about that right now.
Oh, okay. Well, all right, Your Majesty. Can you just give us the info we need, and we'll be on our way?
No, as it were, we are unsure of what's going on.
Well, what was taken?
Most of the things are, well, mundane.
Mundane.
Foodstuffs, a few pieces of armor, gold.
Sounds like you have someone squatting somewhere in your castle.
Indeed, when I sent a couple of knights down there, they came back scared, saying something about strange creatures of some sort.
Is there any particular area of the castle which these thefts occur most recently or most frequently?
More frequent.
Well, the first level below is our storeroom. There are a couple of items, mostly food down there. And on the other side, we have the armory. And again, a couple of items have gone missing there. And below that are some of the castle's cells, where we hold some of the prisoners. Strangely enough, there actually have been a couple of, well, deaths.
Deaths.
Some of the
In what manner?
prisoners, well, they were slaughtered. A couple of the
And
guards down there as well.
in, in what way were they slaughtered? Were they sliced up, smashed, looked like they had been mauled?
Well, there, in some cases, it was seemed to be some uh, blunt instrument. Other times, there were deep cuts and, and some strange footprints around.
What did these footprints look like?
Reptilian, like.
Reptilian? So we're obviously dealing with some kind of lizard man.
Or a group of them,
Or a group
and a
of them,
bunch of
yes.
them use different weapons.
Well,
Yes, exactly. Or
regardless,
one uses multiple weapons.
we've had a couple of nights go missing trying to investigate it. So I can't spend too much more of the castle's resources. But
And so you hired us to basically be your exterminators?
now you're getting it.
Some king cannot even take care of his own castle.
He has many other things he has to worry about. It's
Well,
not that big of a deal
if
that
it
he doesn't
pays, it
have sufficient
pays.
logistics for this.
Hmm.
He tried to use the ones he had to spare, and they went missing. So he requested help. Biggie, we'll handle these pests. We'll go find them and eliminate them. Remove them from this castle, one way or another.
One way or another. I'll
I
show you one
figure
way.
that
And then I pull out my great axe and kind of hold it up.
yes, that or Tyler will hold up for a distance. One or the other. It depends on how they act.
Well, perhaps before the end of the day, you'll have use for it. I'll have your reward when you return. My captain here will show you the way down.
Sounds simple enough. Lead the way, Captain.
Yes, lead the way.
Well,
So, the captain leads you um, back out, down the stairs, and into a door that's underneath the balcony that surrounds the foyer. off to the left of the steps and into a room that has a door on it. He takes a keyring off his belt, unlocks the door, opens it up, and says, "Oh, it's on you from here on." And he hands you the keyring. This ring has the keys that you'll need to access any of the areas down there.
I step up and take the keys. Figured I'll be the front end of this.
After my friend takes the keys, I'm gonna enter in first. And later I'll switch. We can rearrange the party according to class where we should be. For now, the druid was his good perception.
Okay, so you guys are gonna head down the stairs.
Yeah, I'll follow after him after he enters.
I shall also follow.
How big are these stairs? Do we have to like follow in a line, or like can we walk like side by side?
They're about, uh, yeah, you're only like single file. All right. So you guys head down the stairs.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going in second.
Okay.
Um,
So you reach the bottom. There's another locked door in front of you.
I go ahead
Unlock
and
it, please.
unlock it.
Okay. So you found the right key, and you can now enter the storeroom uh, and the treasury slash armory. Um, Ahead of you is a hallway. On the left side of you is the storeroom, and you can see a couple of doors along that side of the hallway. The hallway itself is about 10 feet wide, and it's these sort of like vaulted ceilings. And at regular intervals, there are some lanterns that are hanging. Um, and on the right side is the treasury and armory.
Shall we check out these rooms? See if we can find any clues as to what has stolen from here.
All right, so as you guys enter in the ground, I mean, what are you gonna do?
then look. I guess I will. I'll look around. See if I can find anything that could help. Uh, that could point us to where what's going on, to what these pests are or whatever. Something like that.
I'll also be doing the same, but I'll also borrow the ring of keys and open all these doors here. And I can look inside the rooms.
So all the doors on the left lead into the storeroom, and the large singular door in the middle of the hallway leads to another short hallway. That on the left side is the castle armory, and on the right side the treasure.
Hmm. I want to go. I want to go to the left into the storeroom
Into the storeroom.
because you said food was taken.
Yeah, yeah. All right. So
I'll investigate as to what weapons were stolen, so as to
Yes,
try
excellent.
to
Excellent idea.
tell what kind of enemies we should be up against. What
I can
weapons
also
we
tell if they're meat eating or they're just their general diet. See if like we have to worry about like them having like sharp teeth or some shit.
all right. Okay. So as you enter the um the storeroom, give me a perception
Mhm.
check.
Make a perception check.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. G C P R. That would be a 10.
I'm not in the right channel. Oh. Okay. So in the room are uh oddly it was unlocked considering the security going around.
It was unlocked.
Hmm.
Hmm.
And
That means they could just go in and out whenever they want.
so you enter and you there are in the front there are a couple of crates that have been like ripped open.
Hmm.
Like part of them are they're just like lying in pieces and they're bits of
What
food stuff.
what kind of food is in the crates, or does that even matter?
Um, well, different kinds. Anything that can last, uh, like over
Like
time.
smoked meats, fruits,
Yeah,
that kind of.
yeah, like dried fruits. Yeah.
Uh huh. Um. Okay, that's all. I don't really know anything about that. So I'm gonna go back on the hallway. And is there a way to get to the dungeon?
Okay. Um. All right. Since you entered and we're looking around, you made a bit of noise. Give me another perception check.
I hear a weird noise. Okay. Boop 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 boop. That'd be 12.
Okay. So, um, uh, from the back of the storeroom,
Mm-hmm.
you've heard a little bit of noise.
A little bit of noise.
Something's back there.
Something is back there. Okay. I turn back around before I leave. I turn back around and now I go investigate the noise.
At the same time he's doing that, what do I see in the armory which I entered to
Uh,
check out?
Again, these uh, the rooms and such are actually unlocked,
Hmm.
and the door to the armory is actually slightly ajar. Um,
So that'd be a jar. Like, are the guards not with us?
no.
Hmm.
They've essentially abandoned trying to guard this area anymore because they got guards killed,
Oh.
and
Um.
apparently their locks aren't working to keep
Apparently.
these things out. So what's the point anymore?
Also, I want to add before we go more into this. As I'm going to go check out the thing, I also pull out my axe for defense.
All right.
Yeah.
So, title. Uh, what do you do?
Well, while he was checking out the storeroom, I entered the armory and paid attention to what weapons were, were missing. If I could not, if I could speak English.
If I could speak correctly,
All
proper grammar.
right. So,
I gotta go. I gotta go do something IRL again. I'll be back.
Okay. Um. So, as you get in, and you can see, there's suits of armor along the wall. Yeah, they're on like little stands, like mannequins, um,
Yep.
displaying them. There seems to be like a couple of missing some on the floor, um, like suits of like armor that may have been on those stands, but some of the pieces are like missing, and you can see where there's some like leather armor that's displayed, but like some of them are missing, and there are sections where weapons are displayed, and you can see where like there's like some short swords, maybe a couple of bows, um, that are missing, and
So short swords, bows, lesser armor.
yeah.
Armor. So no medium armor, heavy armor, or other weapons have been stored.
All right, so what's the rest of the group doing?
For the sake of continuing on, I think I'll go to the storeroom and help investigate.
All right, who's doing it? Harukin.
Right. Sorry.
Okay. Okay. Um, Imris, Gregor, what are you doing?
I'll follow to the armory. I'm just looking along with him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Emrys is going to the storeroom.
Start. Okay. All right. The three of you that are in the storeroom, I need you to roll initiative.
Oh. Oh boy.
Do I hear this commotion happening?
You got to give it a second. They technically haven't started fighting yet, so
Would I notice how suddenly quiet it got as they cautiously approached the noise they heard?
you wouldn't have heard the noise.
Well, I wouldn't have heard the noise, but I would have heard it suddenly get very quiet.
Well, it's naturally quiet down here, anyways. And given
So I guess I wouldn't really
yeah,
notice.
the structure
Yeah, until
of
I.
how the rooms are, sound isn't very conducive. Now, I will say this: as they enter combat, they can yell for you to alert you that there is combat, and then the two of
Or
you
they could just stay quiet
can
and
yeah
let me
can
play.
can then the two of you can join. All right, Emrys gets a 5.
Dude.
Oh, okay. Wow. Okay.
Well, that's very. Hurricane, you gotta roll initiative.
I'm in the storeroom, so I have to kind of wait for the fighting or somebody to call out.
No, the storeroom is where the fighting is happening. The armory is where you have to wait.
Oh,
That's me and Gregor. Yeah.
Should we try to do it again?
Exclamation point C space in it.
There we go.
Looking to 17. All right. And we just need one from Gregor.
Gregor's not the one in there. That would be that person who stepped out.
Yeah, I'm in the armory.
Yeah, Gregor
But
is
if
in
you
the
want me to
armory.
Oh
roll,
no. I mean Jorg. Sorry, Jorg.
Yeah, Joe.
I don't know about the roll right now. Is this one?
She was in a rush. She always asks me questions on the way, and she didn't know like 2 boxes of almonds. What are you eating? I gotta get this thing for brother too. Yeah, go in the kitchen, do me a favor, and grab okay, but I want to put it in a bag. No, I'll get that. I want you to grab pieces of the so the bags I have over here. I only go to 2 times because I'm going to sick. Yeah, put it right there on Brian's desk. That's where the bags are. Put it right here on his desk.
I'm just gonna put this one first up. That's Chris's room.
Booby,
Yo.
put it on top of his desk right here, please.
Oh.
What is he doing?
What you just said?
I said, can you put that food on top of his desk? That's where my bags are.
I did that already, and then I thought,
I don't know what you done. What's that? Oh,
You need to get out.
look, I'm gonna sign her coloring. She's gonna be excited when she sees this. Look. Now she has her power. In a box with her cheeks. These are her clothes so she can finish wearing a nice pajama set and a nice outfit. They're coming to pick up Burton. You gotta do orientation for school. Bove. Bove. Bo. Can you help me out since you gotta move for a second? I need help with the bags. Gordon, can you go in front of me so you can help me get out on the step, please? Look at my birthday, bro. Look, she ain't got no neck. She ain't got no neck. She fat as fuck. God bless her. Look.
Hey, how do you want me? There it is.
She don't got no neck. She got that fat right here. She beautiful. Wow, he not leaving you. Come on, go out before she starts an heart attack. I had a fake mine for my man with the fucking cat. Yo.
Maybe go sit outside with her. What? Maybe go sit outside with her. Yeah. In like 2 weeks. Well, next week. Yeah. Or tomorrow. I'm about to eat. And shooting around and exercise every week.
What's up? We still waiting?
Oh damn. Oh damn. I'm back.
Alrighty. I don't think Daddy's back.
Okay. George, you're back.
I don't think he's back yet.
No. What are you doing? Cat stepping on the keyboard.
Maybe you could put him as the bottom initiative and just hope he gets back in time or something.
Yeah, check his character sheet. I don't know. Um, is it Great X? All right. Well, I kind of want to proceed on. So I don't know what's taking. All right. So Harukin and Imris, you are in the store,
Right.
and what you come across is actually um four sort of dangerous looking kobolds. They all carry short swords and are dressed in a leather armor.
Oh boy.
And are they showing signs of attacking?
As you see them, um, the last couple of them, as you approach, uh, were that they were picking through a couple of crates in the back. Um, Turn around and like there's one of them has like pieces of meat like hanging out of its snout. It kind of snorts and then grabs the meat, chucks it down, and uh, draws its short sword, and they all crouch and are ready for combat. So that leads us to the top of the ground with Haruki.
Okay. How far away are they from me?
No more than 30 feet.
So I think I'm gonna start off with acid splash for an attack.
Con save on that one. Where's it Dex?
That is dexterity.
Dexterity. All right. Is that hit more than one target or just one?
Uh, I can hit two as
Okay.
long as they're within 5 feet of each other.
Yeah, the first two are.
Okay, now how would I roll for a spell attack?
Does a 22 pass?
I'm sorry?
I rolled their deck save. Does a 20? Sorry, I rolled it in character sheets. It's a 22.
Oh, yeah.
No doubt.
So then no damage.
Mm-hmm. Any other actions?
Just pull out my sword and get my shield ready.
All right. This is Jorg's turn. I'm sure he's gonna go into a rage and make an attack on one of them. That won't hit. Uh, Emery's.
Okay.
I would suggest like alert the other two of your group that they need to come.
Yeah.
Whatever you do, just make a loud war cry so we hear it.
Yeah, the Raven is gonna actually fly out of the room towards where we last saw the other two, and pretty much squawk at them to get their attention to follow.
All right,
Follow.
Title, Gregor, you follow.
Yeah. Should we roll initiative now, or do we
Yeah,
do this like
yep.
auto?
But you'll enact in the next round.
Alrighty.
12.
And
And
then
Gregor, what's yours?
Still take.
Gregor, what's your initiative check?
Oh God.
24.
24. Wow.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah, 20.
So while the Raven does that, he's going to um he's going to attack with Chill Touch.
Okay.
And the kobolds are next to each other.
Yeah.
Okay, so using his ability, he can attack two instead of one person. With his Reaper ability, using a
Yeah.
necromancer cantrip.
Yep. So roll another attack. Okay, that one hits.
So his eyes
For
they glow, kind of like grayish green with spiritual magic, and he reaches forward, and like a spectral hand just touches one of the kobolds to do necrotic damage.
Okay. With that, we come to these kobolds turn. The first two are going to attack Jorg. Let's see what happens. That's a 7, 2, plus. Okay, yep, that one's definitely gonna hit. For 6, 4. Oh, max damage. Alright, the second one attacks. For 19. Pretty sure that one hits him. Only has 12 AC? So that hits. Oh, wow. Another max damage? Are you serious? Oh, I keep rolling the wrong channel.
It's a good thing he's raging.
Yep. Alright, Rukin, the second two are going to attack you. They took advantage using pack tactics. A 20.
20 hits.
And the second one attacks for 23.
Both hit. Uh,
What? 1d6 plus 4. There. So now we go back to the top of the round with Gregor.
Okay, sorry, I was just checking.
Double checking. My damage is 10.
You took
Okay, so
7.
I'll run to that room.
Oh,
Can I
Jorg.
get there in one turn?
Oh, yeah. In the preceding turn or the beginning of combat, you were doing that movement. So you're in the room now, and you can actually move up and attack if you feel like, or you're within range.
All right. Um, there's 3 kobolds here in this room.
4.
Okay. All right. I will. I'll. Um, are they just like lined up like horizontally, or like, are they scattered across the room?
There's 2 off to the left that are attacking Harukin, and 2 that are off to the right attacking Jorg.
Okay. I guess I'll attack the ones to the left. I'll get into melee combat. As I'm like charging up to the one I'm gonna attack, I'll use my ranger feature, Slayer's Prey, and basically I focus on him until I designate another target or he is dead. I get to add 1d6 to my damage to when I hit against him.
Okay.
And I will attack with my short sword. Okay, I think 20 hits.
Yeah, that hits.
I'll
Sure.
do 8 damage and then 1d6.
Bless you.
Great. 9 damage in total.
9 damage total. Okay. Okay. So he's bloody. All right. So next in order is Harukin.
Okay, I'll go ahead and approach one of them and attack with a longsword.
Uh, 15 hits. All
Sweet.
right. Do you want to attack the one that's to your left or the one to your right?
To my left.
To your left. Okay. All right. Yep. He's hurt. Any other actions?
No, that's about it.
All right. That brings us around to Jorg's turn again. He might as well recklessly attack. Okay. Yeah, he hits. I think he was +3. Yep, +3. For 9 damage. Okay, well, ends his turn. Title?
So do I
Cannot hear you.
see when
I know you keep fading in and out, title.
what can I see when I enter the room?
All right, yeah, you see basically Harukin and Jork here are being attacked by four kobolds.
And how are they arranged?
Um, Harukin is off to the left, fighting two of them, and uh, uh, Jork is off to the right, um, being attacked by two of them.
Am I and Gregor is
Next to the ones that are attacking Harukin.
all all right. I'll throw an ice at the two at one of the two that are attacking George. We'll both have to
That'll hit. They make a deck save.
14. They failed.
And took
4
a
cold damage. Both
four cold damage. So they take 12 damage
hit.
apiece.
Only the one that I hit takes
Oh,
because it's a knife made of ice that gets thrown by the spell. Stabs the one and then it explodes.
so the other one just takes four.
Yeah.
Four, and uh,
And then bonus action, I'm gonna cast. Seeing that Jork looks a little beat up, I'm gonna cast healing. 5 heals.
okay.
And then after me, my wolf will go run up the to the kobold I hit with cold damage. What I that got stabbed
Mm-hmm.
and will make its attack at advantage.
Oh yeah, athletics.
Double. Seven.
Yeah, 17 hits.
Two.
For 7 damage. Okay, yeah, that one's pretty bad.
It has strength.
Oh, strength save. Okay. That fail.
The DC is
Fading out again.
the the DC is 11. It's a pass. It does not get knocked prone.
Okay. In your turns.
Yes, it does.
All right, Emery's. You hear me, Emery's?
He
Oh,
dropped out.
yeah.
There we go. Back.
Hello?
Welcome back.
Oh, okay. I was listening, but nobody could hear me when I was talking.
Mm.
All right.
I
Emerus
think
is
your
going
mic was
to.
muted.
Yeah, but when I unmuted it, for some reason it took too long to register. Emerus is going to look the kobold that he attacked before, and he's going to shake um his quarterstaff as he casts his spell, Toll the Dead.
Told the dead. All right, which one are you
Uh,
casting this on?
the kobold that I initially hurt with the chill touch.
Oh, okay. It's a con save, right?
Wisdom, I believe.
Wisdom. Oh, okay. I'll look it up because it does not go with this one. Oh, it is a wisdom save.
DC 12.
Okay, it's a flat roll for them. So, yeah, he fails.
Okay. That's 2 necrotic damage. And is the way he's situated, is there another kobold within 5 feet of him?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So then he too must make a save because of my Reaper ability. Okay.
Yeah,
He
first
takes no
fails.
damage.
Okay. Is that in your turn?
Um, yeah, I guess the Raven comes back to sit on my shoulder, and that will end my turn.
Okay. Um, Now our corporate team. So, the two in front of um Haruken going to attack with their one's going to attack you. Oh, it's a critical.
Ooh.
2d6 plus 4.
Oh, ouch.
Rukin and I are both in melee with the two on the left, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
The other one is going to attack Gregor here. And that's a miss. Unless a 12 hits.
I have 17 AC.
Okay, so the other two are going to attack Jorg. Scoring a hit. Number 8, 6 plus 4. And. Oh, crit.
Oof. Luckily,
2d6 plus 4. For. Alright, so that's 20. So he took 10. So he's taking 15 total damage.
and I
Basically.
healed 5 of it.
Well, it was 20, and then you healed 5 of it. So. Um. Okay. Yeah, he's still fine. Um. All right. So that brings us back to the top of the round with Gregor.
All right. The one I attacked last time is still up, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I will swing with my greatsword again. I mean short sword. The 16 hit?
Yeah, it hits.
Okay. They'll take
9 damage.
9 damage.
And d6.
and another 4. Is he still
Okay,
at?
so it's 13. Okay. Yep. What's it like when you kill this one?
Um, I imagine the first time he ran in, he just like came in and like stabbed right into him. So at the beginning of this turn, he'll pull out his sword out of the kobold's body, and he'll take with a one-handed swing, just cleave his head right off. And then as he does that, he kind of like in one motion,
Somebody moving in next door.
he
A young couple, they brought cleaning supplies. He kind of reminded me of Chris when he first pulled up. The young boy Chris. Yeah, she's young, she's thin, she's pregnant. She's about 7 months pregnant. They coming in, they took the booby and Chrissy came. She said, I'm tired of ordering out, I'm really sick of eating out. I said, all you gotta do is bring a bowl and say, can you fill it up for me? And I fill it up for you, you don't gotta bring nothing for us. She thought of that. The others, I asked her to bring me a Nick since she was coming. Booby wanted to buy me a Nick. To make sure I had. And then she brought me this. And Booby brought me these. Yeah. No, this is the one.
I use a bonus action and shoot my crossbow.
Oh, and he went to the store before he left and bought me 2 arrow guns. That's why he brought that back.
Yeah.
And he left me $1 so you can go get me a wrap when you can. I said when you can. He left $1. He wanted to make sure I had $1. He's trying to leave me more money. I keep telling him no, I don't want no more money. He needs his money. He gets paid every 2 weeks. Oh no, you're staying here. I'll take it. Oh my man, you been sleeping all the time.
You okay for enough? I'm gonna be done in about an hour.
Yeah. And if anything, I'll go. If I can answer you, I'm not gonna get an answer. I actually have paper there. I got a couple of papers from Brooklyn.
Okay.
I told him the quarters was in the floor. He said, no, look, it's right here.
Okay.
There is 2 quarters over here.
I have 2 right here.
So does 13 hit the other kobold?
Okay, what's going on? Who's?
I use my hand crossbow and shoot the other kobold that's next to me after killing this one.
Oh, it's a bonus action.
Yeah.
13?
Yeah.
No, that doesn't hit.
And my trigger. My arrow shoots, misses.
Hello?
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 What happened?
All right, yeah, we're in the middle of a combat right here.
Should I join up or should I just wait?
Yeah, you're in the middle of it. You've taken 15 damage.
It was 20, but I healed 5.
Ow. Where are we fighting?
Kobolds.
Cobalt. Ah, fucking cobalt.
All right, Harukin, it is your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna start by taking a normal healing potion. That'll be.
So wait, do I just do the initiate damage join? Or
Uh,
initiate join?
As long as you're tracking what your damage is, I don't really.
Okay.
Whether it's on your sheet or whatever, I don't really care that much. But
So you said I'm at, but I haven't even rolled initiative.
I'll roll it for you. You're actually acting on issue count 16. You'll take in your turn next.
Okay.
Okay, and then taking a healing potion is only a bonus action? Or is it an actual action?
That's fine. That's fine. So, you're gonna attack with your action.
Yes.
Oh, we have a Goliath. I didn't even know that.
Mm.
I don't think an 8 hit.
No. Unfortunately. All right. Done in your turn.
Yes.
All right. Chart. Now you
Oh,
have
right.
uh two kobolds in front of you.
I have two kobolds in front of me.
Yeah. I made sure you went into a rage. So you're in rage. You can do your reckless attack or whatever.
I would like to fury rage.
Mm-hmm.
So I do like initiate, great axe, attack cobalt, or do I just have to do the normal dice roll thing?
Uh,
Exclamation point A
then great axe.
space great axe.
Yeah.
Command for
A
six.
great axe. Is that it?
Yeah.
Yep.
And then okay.
Okay.
Ta-da.
14 does not hit. You can roll if you attack recklessly. You can roll with advantage.
All right.
So you can roll another
But they'll
d20.
have advantage.
They already have
Also,
advantage because they're using
isn't
They
it-
already have
pact.
advantage though, so it,
Yeah.
And then when I fury rage or whatever frenzy rage, is that I can like attack like 3 times or something?
You can bonus action attack. Yeah.
Okay, I'll do that then. Do that again.
first roll of
Okay. Yeah. 15 hits.
Awesome.
We'll use that damage from the 13. It'll
Okay.
make it a 15. So that one's actually almost dead now.
Awesome.
Bonus action.
Didn't I take the bonus action to attack another time?
Well, if you're attacking recklessly, you get advantage. So that second
Yeah,
roll
but I didn't attack recklessly.
yeah. I'm letting you retroactively declare reckless attack.
I didn't
Free
declare
attack.
reckless attack.
Well, they're already attacking. They're already attacking you with advantage because they have pack tactics. So you might as well attack with advantage.
All right, fine.
I'm just saying they're gonna have advantage on you either way.
Okay, so I'm very confused right now.
All right. The second roll is your roll with advantage.
Mm-hmm.
So it now, if you feel like it, you can make a bonus action attack since you're a berserker.
So I will make another bonus attack.
add after you
You want a plus advantage?
for advantage.
Yeah.
Plus ADV.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
so the format
Damn.
you did
It would look. Hold on. I'm gonna type it in. It would look like this.
Oh,
that's
okay.
bought.
13 still doesn't hit.
Damn it. All right, then I have my turn. I'm done.
Alrighty. Title.
First, I'm gonna use wound sign.
Oh yeah, Kieran's
He'll heal.
On whom? On whom?
on you, Jordan. He's
Oh.
Not
Sorry.
Jorg, on Hurricane.
Oh, Hurricane? Okay. Yeah, you both taken a considerable amount of damage so far. Um,
Bonus
Okay, thanks for that.
cast Shield.
But really, some guards were scared of some stupid kobolds.
Shillelagh?
Yeah, that was attack.
Oh, you do attack with it at the same time? Yeah, well, 23 will hit. Um,
No, it's
hmm?
separate from my
Oh, okay, so
it's
you
a bonus
just Shillelagh.
put it on. I had to test.
Mm. Wait, so that ends your turn?
Wolf.
Oh, yeah. 15 hits. Seven damage.
DC 11 strength.
Okay. Let's see. Alright, he's hurt, so. Oh, he falls prone.
So my wolf grabs onto his leg and pulls him down to the floor. And that's my wolf.
Alright, Imris.
Okay, back to the kobold that he was initially been attacking. He's pretty much gonna raise his hand and cast Chromatic Orb.
Oh, okay. Well, 15 hits. Alright, so this guy only had like 3 HP left, so.
It's,
That's a very dead kobold.
yeah, it's gonna be cold damage. He just like icicles just form on his scales, and he just falls over dead.
Alrighty. Alright, so that eliminates ones in front of Harukin. Last two are in front of Jorg here. Uh, one of them is actually going to turn towards Gregor here, and he's going to leave your reach so you can make an attack of opportunity. Jorg.
Okay. I miss.
No, Jorg.
Oh.
Jorg, opportunity attack.
Yes. I do attack.
Yep.
Do I still use the advantage or no? Okay.
I'm not sure actually.
I'm pretty sure you should be able to add the reckless attack on
I don't think so.
your.
It's only when you make an attack action. This is a reaction opportunity attack.
All right. Someone's gonna attack.
Oh,
Reckless attack.
all
When you
you roll
make your
high.
first check on your turn, you can decide to reckless attack, like giving you an advantage on your action. Attack rolls against you have until your next turn. So yes, you can still have advantage.
Oh,
You
I
hit
don't think
unless you want
I don't think it really
to. I mean, unless you crit.
Roll a d20 and see if you crit.
Yeah. Just roll a flat d20.
5d20.
1d20.
Just an 1d20. If you get in that 20.
Nope. Okay. Right. We still did do 14 damage, which is a lot considering this guy only had 8 HP.
Oh, oh, would my wolf also get an opportunity attack?
Oh yeah. So,
I might
Yeah,
as
but
well
the
just.
guy's dead at this point.
in order, but yeah, so George just cleaved him in twain. So,
Well, they would attack and bite off his leg as he gets cut.
all right. So, the last one is still up, and it is attacking Jorg. Oh, and he gets a flat roll now because he doesn't have pack tactics.
Anymore, because
Doesn't he still get advantage though? Because he reckless attack.
oh yeah, he does get advantage.
Oh yeah, that's true.
What am I doing?
Nothing.
Okay, well it still hits. So
He's still dead.
6 no, plus 4. Oh gosh. 1d6 plus 4 for 9 damage. You saw him?
I'm gonna get it done. You can sit there. I'm gonna stand up.
I can go. Wanna go?
No, 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 no. No, no. You cannot pick it up. But you didn't take it out. I already got it on up. I don't want to the dresser or anything.
Oh.
You can put right there. I don't want it. Right. I don't want to run you over. That's why I said you could have stood there. I really just got up, hold on to your dresser. I grabbed a couple top papers from them last night.
For that, kobold goes attack.
Get mine, man. Thank you, baby.
Whose turn is it now?
Okay. With that, we'll go back to the top of the round. So, Jorg, you take 4 damage because you're raging. So we'll go back to the top of the round with Gregor.
One kobold left.
Yep.
I'll designate it as my Slayer's prey, and then I'll attack my swift target.
Okay. Yep. 16 hits. 8.
Wait, how many kobolds are even left?
1.
This is the last one he's attacking.
Yeah.
So 14 damage.
13 damage. Alrighty.
And I'll end my turn after that.
Alright. Haruki.
I will try frostbites.
Oh, frostbite. Okay. Oh, it's a con save. Yeah. Yeah, I got +1 to this. Yeah. Oh yeah, he fails.
Nope, didn't work. Um, so roll a 1d6, I think, for me.
Five. Okay.
Yep, so it'll just be 5 damage and disadvantage on the next weapon attack.
Yep.
If he gets that far.
Yeah, if he gets that far. Jorg. Jorg, it's your turn.
Mine? Okay. So I will now attack the kobold if he's still even alive.
Yeah, he's pretty hurt, but still alive.
It's still a frenzied rage. So I will attack him.
A 15 hits for 13 damage. All right, that ends him. He only had 10 HP, and you hit him for 15 technically. So.
Mm-hmm. He dead.
Okay, that ends that. All right, you guys have 4 very dead kobolds in the room.
At this point, Tidal will pull out his Pearl of Power and recover a spell slot.
Can I move forward to inspect the kobolds? I want to see if they have any of the missing items that the king is. If they have any, we can see that they're responsible for the missing stuff.
Title, you were the one expecting them. You wanna the stuff in the armory?
Yeah, I'll take a look at their weapons and armor and see if it matches the missing.
Yeah, it indeed does.
So basically, did I just get jumped in the storage room?
Yeah.
Ah.
Yep. Noticing that it's the same armor that went missing, I'll say strip them of their weapons and armor and it to their.
Okay. So what do you guys want to do now?
The kobolds that tried to flee during combat, they were able to kill him, right?
Well, he wasn't fleeing. He was just moving to attack a different target. But yeah.
So are all the kobolds dead?
Yes.
I go and loot their bodies. I go and loot one of the bodies.
So they
I
were.
just told you that their weapons and armor belong to the armor.
And
How do the kobolds smell?
you're like, we can just say, oh, there was some gold that wasn't. They didn't seem to have any gold. We don't even know where they put that.
This is
No.
stolen armor.
Can't
And
take any of the
weapons.
gold they may have on them.
So you'll find like 10 gold pieces on them each. Outside of that, they were each carrying leather armor, a short sword, and a short bow.
I shall take I shall take all 10 gold pieces from each.
I sniff the kobolds. How do they smell?
As you get in closer, roll me a perception check.
So wait, how many kobolds were there?
4.
So that's 40 gold pieces for me.
15.
Okay. So you lean in, you kind of get a good, waft your hand over and kind of try to sweep their smell in towards your nose. They smell kind of earthy, a little bit, kind of like almost moist earth, a little bit dank almost.
Do I
Are
notice
they?
our friend taking the gold for the bodies and pocketing it for himself?
How
I
dare you?
He didn't try to disguise it, so
I didn't. I didn't say like, oh, I sneak up to them, I take them. No, I'm just like shaking their bodies, just trying to get all the gold. I'm just like patting them down.
I see him take this gold for himself and say, "We should split that, unless you want to fight."
So wait, where are you title? A mage?
I'm a druid.
Oh. Hmm. Tiny druids versus axe. Who would win?
Would, when I drop you in the hole, fill it with water and freeze that water.
Use my demonic blood to burn way through hole and ice.
I look around looking for a hole.
There's not a hole. Why
I
would there
can
be a
make a
hole?
hole. I can
I
make
can
a
make
hole.
a hole.
Molders.
Would you be able to make that hole by the time?
I can just walk out before you can do anything.
I lean down, I touch the ground, and the ground under his feet.
Nah. Well, I notice you doing this, and then I step out of the way just in time. Do like a cool shoulder roll thing. So there.
Hold on. Let me just.
Is the floor dirt
I
or is it
move
stone?
5 cubic.
Yeah,
I
good
move
point.
5 cubic of under.
Akama, what is the floor made out of? Is it
Why are we
stone or
doing
dirt?
this?
well, this is stone, and there's actually floors
Oh.
beneath you. So
So you
Well, I
can't use mold earth here.
Haha!
I tap the ground. This is not earth, my friend.
can make it.
Haha!
Make the floor you're standing on difficult terrain.
Oh no.
Why are we doing this? Why can't you just let me keep the gold?
He wants some. Give it to him. Give him some maybe. And he'll stop
The
bothering me.
party worked together to get it.
If he
So
can
should
beat me in
everybody
an
get a
arm
share?
wrestle,
I don't care
beat
about
me in
some
a
measly 40 gold.
all right, so anybody not involved in this argument, make a perception check.
you gotta arm wrestle me for it.
19.
Nice.
You really want to go there?
Let's go.
I have a potion of hill giant strengths.
Oh, while they're doing that, I'm also gonna pick up my mist bolt. Just like
I
pick it
fought
up, put it
bigger
back in my
giants than you.
I drank the potion. I have.
Oh my god, I can't believe we're actually doing this. Fine, I
Let's
give
not
you
go.
like, fine, just fucking, I'll give you like 20. I'll give you half of it. I give title like 20 gold pieces.
I split it up. And give.
Swear I had this roll. Oh, okay. So okay. So Hmm.
Does it mean I gotta make a perception check now?
No, you, Jorgen title, you were involved in an argument while that was going on. Your Harukin and Emrys took a look around and uh, noticed a two kobolds sneaking into the room. So everybody roll initiative.
Roll initiative again. Two. Yay! Great. Excellent, even.
Another crit. I'm that good.
Ugh. Come on.
All
Me
right,
is slow. I was busy.
all right, Gregor.
All right, since I'm basically at the bottom of the pile, I'm gonna go get something.
Gregor, what's your
Yeah,
initiative? What's your initiative?
24.
24. Harukin,
22.
22. Jorg,
He was 2.
2. Title,
5.
I got 5.
5. Emrys, what? 18?
He got 16.
16. Oh, 16. Okay. Gregor, what's your mission? Dexamon? 4? Okay.
Yeah, 4.
All right. Title and Jorg are going to be surprised. As these two kobolds into the room, they act first. The first one actually runs up and attacks Title.
Well, this is not gonna be fun for me. That does not hit.
All right. Well, you are lucky on that one. The other one is actually going to get up behind Harukin. $13 doesn't hit.
So what's that? Are we gonna fight?
Yep.
Okay.
All right. So I'm gonna start. Okay, Gregor.
All right, just 2 kobolds, right?
Mm-hmm.
I guess I'll run up to the closest one. Um, I'll designate it as my Slayer's Prey and attack with my short sword.
$16. That hits.
9 damage.
9 damage.
And I'll end my turn.
For 9 damage. Okay. All right, Hurricane.
I would turn around swinging my longsword for 21 a hit.
Oh yeah, that hits. For 13 damage. Okay. Yeah, you hurt him pretty bad.
Yes, I turn around swinging. I'm screaming. War cry.
Oh, actually, he's gonna use his reaction and have that damage.
How does
Oh,
he visually what is happening there?
um, these are kind of smaller kobolds, and so he takes a
Don't tell me
quick
we're expecting like
dodge, and like it doesn't, your sword doesn't bite in quite as deep.
hope we're not finding like kid kobolds. Oh,
Imris.
Okay. Are they still within 5 feet of each other, or they ran in different directions when they came in?
They're farther apart than that.
Okay. I'm going to the one that is closest to me.
Mhm.
I'm going to step up to him or near him and reach out with my hand as my eyes glow green again and cast inflict wounds.
Ooh.
Hmm.
That's is there a save for that, or is it just damage? Oh, you guys roll attack. Never mind.
Yep.
Oh,
Ugh.
it's not hit. It's terrible too. Okay. That in your turn.
No, not unless I can use my familiar to help me make that attack and roll with advantage.
Tell you what, you want to do that?
Dope.
I have a
16.
I have a question. Do I have
What's
to
up?
re-rage in this instance if I were
Uh,
to?
Technically yes.
Okay.
You also have 1 level exhaustion.
Yep.
All right.
Right. 16 necrotic damage as my raven squawks in its face and like makes it lose its balance. It moves towards me, and I kind of just brush my hand against it as I cast inflict wounds.
All right, so that puts that one down.
Dope. He did.
All right, Title and Jorg, you are surprised. So next you go back to the top of the round with this one.
Damn it.
That is actually attacking Title. For,
Nope.
That's
That's more than just a scepter.
plus 7. It's 24.
Yeah, that hits.
Um,
Question.
what's that?
It says here that when in a frenzy, you can make a single melee attack as a bonus action on each of your turns after this one. So does that mean I could potentially just attack like 3 times?
You can only do 2 attacks right now because you
Yeah.
don't have multiple attacks.
Yeah.
What?
What that allows you to do is attack. All right, so you'll have your regular attack action, and then you'll have a bonus action. And if you frenzy, uh, frenzy is also a bonus action, I believe.
So I
You can
basically get
just
2. I basically get 2 bonus actions.
So hold on.
it's just when you go into a rage, you have to choose to do a frenzy.
Mm-hmm.
So uh, so you'll declare your attack action. Basically, whether you reckless attack or not, and If you're frenzied, you can make one attack and then bonus action attack again. When you hit level 5 and you get multi attack, you'll attack, and then bonus action attack.
Oh, okay, I see. All right, but
Um,
I don't have to reckless attack no matter all the time.
no,
Yeah, you choose.
yeah, you can choose.
Hmm.
Right, yeah. So, title, you take 6 damage. Um, so that takes us to Gregor.
Um,
Right? Am I getting attacked, or is it just other one? Title.
It's the last one. This is the one second title.
Okay.
is the one that I attacked previous still up?
Mm. Who's speaking?
Gregor.
Okay.
Is the one
No,
that
no,
I
no,
attacked
no, no.
last
Yeah,
time
it's a
still
different
up?
one. Different one.
So he died already?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I guess I'll make this other one, my new Slayer spray, and then just attack with my short sword.
Oh, okay. Well, that hits.
16 damage.
Yep. That one.
Just max damage. Damn. Holy shit.
That is a very dead kobold.
Right.
If
He uses reaction and halves the damage,
yeah.
and he's still up. Harukin.
Can I say that like I try to aim for like a vital organ or something, and like he kind of moves and like I still like impale him with my short sword, but like it misses
Yeah.
basically that vital organ.
Mm-hmm. Harukin.
I would move towards him to attack
Mm-hmm.
and attack with the longsword. Darn it.
10 does not
With a
hit.
10.
Any other?
That's about it.
All right. Title.
Yep,
Is your shillelagh
I'm
still up?
gonna. Uh, how long? How long? This.
It's been several. It's been 4 or 5 minutes since your last combat.
Oh, okay. So yeah, it wore off. It only lasted. But I can. How many kobolds are left?
Just the one.
The one, and how badly hurt does it look?
Oh yeah, he's almost dead.
Chilly.
Now I'm gonna get a fight because I got surprised.
11 does not hit.
That would be.
Any other actions?
That was
All right, that ends your turn.
actually.
That brings us to Jork.
Sure, but I would like to rage. I'm gonna rage, and I'm gonna attack him. I'm gonna attack the kobold.
And 18 hits. And that's more. Well, he can't use his reaction anymore, so that actually puts him down.
And again, just like a, and then my axe is just in the ground, and he's in twain.
Alrighty. Okay. So that ends that dude. Okay. So what do you guys know?
Um, I will search the cobalt I killed.
I'm
Um,
gonna try.
I'll go back into the room, the main room, and I want to see, try to see what door they came out of.
Um. All right. Since Chido had entered the other room, right, tell you what, make a survival check.
Okay.
Potion.
Rip.
Woof.
Mm. Yeah, you don't get a hint.
Do I see like any of the doors open or anything? Came from the armory already, so I can mark that off.
Um, well, I mean, it's easy enough to see. Down the hallway to your left is another door.
So they must have came to that after just an
Well,
elimination. Unless they were hiding in the armory and we didn't see them.
what do
Um, okay, so you're able to actually see some faint smudges of mud that lead back to the doorway that off to your left at the end of the hall. Yep. So um, that being said, I think this is a good point to end the session for today.
All
All
right.
right.